Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
How are you?
We are fine, and how are you?
I'm okay. You can sit down.
Thank you, sir.
Today in science, we are going to look at different kinds of seeds and how they are dispersed. Okay, so we'll look at different kinds of seeds and how they are dispersed. Okay, we are going to look at a flower just to make a recap of what we learned last time. So I have a chart with me which shows a flower. But who remembers some parts of the flower? Who can tell us any other part of the flower that you remember? Yes, Betha? Filament. Filament. Okay. And what did we say were the male parts of the flower? Filament. Filament. Okay. And the female part of the flower? Stigma. Our main concentration today will be on this part, the ovule and the ovary, because this is where a seed comes from. So as we look at the seed, I want us to first look at the flower. I bought some flowers as I was coming this morning. So I'll pass this flower just to check. You look at this part where the seed is found, okay? Where the fruit develops, and inside the fruits, that's where we find seed. So you can just take a look, and then you pass it over to a group. Take a look, and pass it over. So you can cut this, start cutting, so that we see what is inside in the ovule. Start cutting. Let's use one leaf. Start cutting. You're cutting, okay? You can cut like, you cut so that we see what is inside the hair, okay? You see? You can cut like this. Mm-hmm. Have you seen it? Mm-hmm. Have you seen what is inside there? Huh? You've seen it? Mm-hmm. So this is where we have the seeds. Uh-huh. You can see? Mm-hmm. So, have you seen Ruyani?
Yes.
Where do we have the seed? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So you have all this part. That's the one that is shown on the map there. You see? Mm-hmm. See the seeds, where the seeds develop. Down here, ovules and the ovary. Okay? Mm-hmm. Cut. What season are we in? What season is this one? Yes, Raisa?
Dry season.
Dry season. Okay, what makes you think it's dry season? What happens in the dry season? What else do we see when you look outside? Let's look outside. What are we seeing? What are we able to see? We can stand and look outside around. What are we able to see? Oh, we see the dry grass around, okay? So this is the season in September when most of our parents, they've done with their farming activities, they've harvested, they've kept their produce in the home, and then we can see even the trees themselves, the leaves are dry, but we can still see something from the trees. What are we able to see, especially in that tree? What can you see over there? Yes. You can see the seeds, okay? You can see the seeds. The seeds are almost doing what? Huh? I can't get you. They're almost doing it. Ruth?
Dry.
They're almost dry, right? So from there, this is the type where you can look around and you can find a lot of seeds around. Josta?
Something that we find in the fruit, inside the fruit.
Something that we find inside the fruit. So a seed is a hard part of a flower that is produced by a flower and can also be reproduced. Okay? That is what we call a what? A seed. And where do we think we get these seeds from? From fruits? Where else? Where else do we get the seeds from? Plants? Yes. What else? Trees. So we also get seeds from trees. Okay? Okay. The other question is, why do plants produce seeds? When they fall down, they will germinate and form another, or it will grow into another plant, a new plant. Okay? What else? Josta?
Yes, if there was no seeds, if plants was not producing seeds, if there was no plants, because the seeds, if fall down again, they will be just germinating again, there will be propagation going.
Okay. So Josta has used the term propagation. What is to propagate? Propagation, what is to propagate? To propagate is to reproduce, to keep on reproducing. You've heard there's a seed fell off from a tree, then it germinates into a new plant. Again, it will grow again, there will be another seed that will germinate into another plant, and it will continue going just like that. Okay? So what do we mean? The other question is, what do we mean by the term dispersal? The term dispersal. Yes, what do we mean by the term dispersal? Yes, Jeffias?
When a seed is carried maybe with water or air, then it fall anywhere, it is dispersed.
Okay, yes, very good. Anyone else? Yes, Betha?
It's the movement from a parent plant to another place.
The movement of a seed from a parent plant to another place. And this is done by so many ways that we are going to look at next, okay? So seed dispersal simply means the spreading of seeds all over, from the way Beth has said it, okay? From the parent plant to all over or to somewhere else, okay? Nchifukwa chani nicholinga pera nchofunikira kuti aya maseeds yaja yazita nchifukwa chani. Let's discuss. Yes, Ruthie?
Ngati chani ngati vima seeds vachoka chani vimtengo vikagwesa ma seeds vikambululuka kwevenda vagwera vimera na futi.
Okay. So she's saying it's important because the seeds that will fall off from the plant tree will go all over the area, and then these will reproduce, or they are going to regrown in some plants. Who else can tell us the importance? Ubwino wa seed dispersal. Yes, Ryson?
Ubwino wa dispersal seed imapakisa vintu, imangesa kupaka vintu vambili. Like for example, sunflower seed ngachimirire kuza kumtengo kaini kapita mpepo ikagwa ikagwera padoti kumera vinango futi chija kwa chanchamera futi zakagwesa ko vinango so vyenda fpak so simungazivutika na sunflower seed mzambo doba apo che then ma season yananga nabwera mshangapo. Thank you.
Okay. You hear that, class? Lyson is saying the goodness with the dispersal, seed dispersal, is that it reproduces a lot of seeds. He has given an example of a sunflower plant which disperse after the seeds are dried up. And he has said to say, if you are a farmer, you're not going to waste much of your resources to buy another seed for the next season, because you will just be picking up those seeds that have been dispersed as they are going to reproduce or grow into new plants.
Billy encourages the learners to share their understanding of seeds with the whole class. In this way, Billy is building the planned lesson activities on what the learners already know. He clarifies the meaning of dispersed and writes the word on the board as it is a new technical word which his learners may not know in English.